and coming over, Lauren. That's just everything for us. Nuno, we was like, okay, Nuno. You know, so Atlanta, thank y'all for loving on our LA girl too.
Right, a lot of people thought I was like, they was like, are you from Atlanta?
Yeah, like no, this is also an LA girl accent. So yeah, getting back, you know what I find in business is something that I'm learning, and I talk to Lauren about it often, and just figuring out how to navigate boundaries and triggers. So like in business, right, how does that all tie in, even to your own wellness, but how do you know if something's a boundary, something's a trigger? How do I stop this? You guys gotta stay over there. Let me, you know, what are maybe some tips? Because I'm still learning it myself that you guys can give, because I know I'm not the only person going through that in business.
You know, it's a daily practice. It doesn't, you don't just get it and then that's it, because tomorrow will be another day. There's another situation, it's another circumstance, it's another test, it's a new person coming in, it's a contract that you signed you shouldn't have. It's all of this, the list. So don't beat yourself up when it's happening.
Right.
And you go into it, because the rabbit hole can't go deep. So think before you make a move. You know, pray on it before you say yes.
Yeah.
Give yourself some time. Maybe you need counseling. Maybe you need advice from others who have been in the business for a while before you sign your life away.
Yeah.
You know, just be mindful.
I agree. I'm sorry, go ahead. No, I agree. I feel like, and I lead my life like this, like you can't be afraid to say no to a dollar. Every dollar is not the dollar for you.
Yeah. Every dollar is not the dollar for you.
And they'll entice you with it. You know, they will dangle it over your, you know, but you have to know, you have to like I go into meditation now, and I try not to make decisions out of my fear of lack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I try to make decisions as if I'm full, and I then can make the most right decision for me. And some people might look at your decisions and not respect them or feel like that was the right choice. I say, you know, I make decisions daily that people will be like, why did you say no to that? It's because it's not my path.
Not my path. So being true to yourself and not from a very generic space, from an honest space, right? Because you're saying, I make decisions as if I'm, even if I'm whatever, but that I'm coming from a full place. So even where I'm starting at in this decision is not out of lack. It's not out of self-doubt and all the things that creep up in our mind. It creeps up in all of our minds. It's not, you know, and it's a daily practice, as you're saying, to help you navigate through that.
Yeah.
That's super powerful. And much to what you're saying, Lauren, it sounds like discernment is really important for you. And I know you speak about this a lot, but taking the wrong dollar can cost you more in the end. So I think that's what you're saying here. If there's anything, you can speak a little more to that too.
About just
that taking the wrong dollar can cost you more in the end.
Yes, absolutely. I think sometimes most time rejection is protection. And I feel like that's such a big thing. If I can get that on a billboard, I would. But, you know, a lot of times we hear no, and it's just God's way of redirecting you. And so I try to trust the no's too. Yeah.
Trust the no's just as much as...
I recently got a lot of no's on something I was pitching. And I was like, all right, it ain't meant to be.
It's a reason for this no.
And you can self-empower yourself, and a lot of things that we think others can give to us, we can actually grind and get it ourselves.
Yeah, clap it up for that. I love that. Can you speak to that as much as someone says no, or, you know, because all of us, we're business people, we're entrepreneurs, we're trying to figure it out. We're gonna experience those no's, but I think sometimes new entrepreneurs and new business people think that you're gonna go in, it's gonna be great, it's glorified, it's Instagram, it's all these things. But you are going to deal with, you have to have some of those no's.
Well, that comes with the growing. The nose is actually an indication of where you are, what you need to do to make a shift. So maybe that no is the most positive thing that could happen for you, because that can help you. Because I've been down the rabbit hole, up and down, in and out, get down, get back up. But sometimes we don't get back up because we said yes and we should have said no. And really it gets down to trusting yourself. So for me, I've been doing this for 54 years, so you know I have a lot of ups and downs.
Hold on. She's been doing this for 54 years. Like, come on now. Okay?
A lot of ups and downs, in and out.
Yes.
But you know, resilience, being able to rise up every day and find the greatness and the goodness of what your purpose is all about. Because if you can just find the greatness of your purpose, it can keep you moving, keep you going forward no matter what. I must say that you know, part of your performance is your beauty and your grace.
Yes.
And you are purely ageless. That's business.
Yes.
That is your business. So you have to know what your business is. And I would say something about you. You're doing the hair, you're doing the beauty. You're in the business, but you're doing the beauty, you're doing the hair still. So actually, whoever you are, you carry it with you no matter what. You know, I was always helping people when I was a teenager. I was helping my neighbors. I was helping the children in the block come to the house. I'll take care of you. I had a dance company. So as a little girl, I was always helping. So really what you always did when you was a little person, you're really going to do that now. You can run from it, but you can't hide. But then you got to come out for yourself.
You can run from it,
But
but you cannot hide yourself.
You'll always run into yourself.
No matter what turn you take.
Yeah,
Wow.
always run into yourself.
I'm learning as I get older, definitely my relationship with God is first. But my next relationship, which I didn't know was the most important, is the relationship with myself. But I didn't know that. No one told me that when I was growing up. I didn't even know. I had to stumble across and say, oh, wait. There's something right there. So can you guys speak a little bit to the relationship with yourselves? You spoke a little bit about it earlier, Lauren, and how you make decisions. But can you just touch upon that? I think that's important. That's something I'm just learning.
I'm just learning it too, so we're gonna let Queen answer that
54
because
years of the work.
I'm learning that right now.
The relationship with yourself, that's why I said the business and you are really one energy. So if you fell because you was hurting from your past, it goes back to your beginnings. What were your beginnings like? Were you encouraged? Were you supported? So that's why oftentimes we don't do our vision until years later.
Yeah.
Because we're not told, that's a great idea. I said, so protect your vision. Hold it and only talk to those who support you and who are going to push you forward. So you won't go up and down so much. But if you trust yourself that you were born to do it. You were born to live out your greatness. So live it no matter what. But stay in tune, because if you don't stay in tune, you'll say yes to the wrong thing. You'll say, come into my business, and you'll then have to pull them out of your business. Oh, wow, you all felt, there's a ministry. Okay, that's the hardest one.
I'm at church right now.
No, seriously. Lauren and I get on the couch, we're going to sway a little bit on that. That's it. This is powerful, powerful gems, and I hope you guys are listening, because we're sitting at the feet of wisdom, and I think a lot of times this generation runs past that and acts as if it is not as significant as it is. So we want to make sure you feel honored in that, Queen of Full too. Because, yeah, please.